For 19-year-old Nurul Kasna Gunardi, this is the end of the road. She's flying home to Surabaya in Indonesia after being sacked from a major international computer chip maker in Kuala Lumpur. The company did not pay for her flight home, so for her there was just one criterion when choosing an airline: price. And AirAsia provided the cheapest ticket she could find.
If we come back to Malaysia, we'll have to pay for ourselves, because I'm going to have to pay for a lot of other things. I'm really worried about that. So I've taken AirAsia, which is cheaper than other airlines.
As the world's economy undergoes a painful slowdown, some companies are adapting to a radically new environment.
This is one of AirAsia's Airbus A340s that's flying the route from KL to London. The company is using the same strategy for its long-haul operations as it did for its shorter flights. That is, open up air travel to people who could never fly before. And so far, that strategy seems to be working.
To grow at this period, you need to have a very, very compelling price to get people to fly in these trying economic times. And you can only sustainably do that when you've got a cost structure that matches it. And I think for us in particular, to have a cost structure that's radically different, not just a 10 or 20% difference from the industry, but at least a 50% cost difference, which gives us that pricing power.
But Asia's and Europe's skies are rapidly filling up with a flock of budget carriers, all competing for a shrinking number of people who want to fly, either for business or pleasure. And some analysts worry that AirAsia's expansion into long-haul flights at this time is a very risky strategy.
The risks are involved, particularly for a low-priced airline, very similar to that which affected 2 or 3 airlines that tried it in the UK and have subsequently gone bust, that they don't get enough revenue. They have to have every single seat full. In these sort of markets, you're just not going to do that.
As more people around the world find themselves in the same position as Nurul, losing their jobs in the economic downturn, some companies such as AirAsia may be able to carve out new niches for themselves. But with even more economic turbulence on the horizon, they'll have to chart their course with more care than ever before. Azhar, Sukri, Al Jazeera, Kuala Lumpur.